Hillary Clinton, meanwhile, thousands of miles away in India. As a result, she figures it's safe to say what she really thinks about you. Watch.
His whole campaign, Make America Great Again, was looking backwards. You know, you didn't like black people getting rights. You don't like women, getting jobs. You don't want to, see that Indian American succeeding more than you are. Whatever your problem is, I'm going to solve it.
Well, notice who Hillary Clinton did not blame for her loss. Herself, or her ideas, or anything she's ever said or done.
I believe that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman.
But it is a mistake, though, to make this about Hillary Clinton. She's a figure of the past, but her ideas are very much a feature of the present. The clip you just heard precisely sums up the view of the left in America right now.
One of the things that Senator Sanders points to, and a lot of your critics point to, is you made 3 speeches for Goldman Sachs. You were paid $675,000 for 3 speeches. Was that a mistake? I mean, was that a bad error in judgment?
Look, I made speeches to lots of groups. I told them what I thought. I answered questions.
But did you have to be paid $675,000?
Well, I don't know. That's what they offered. So, you know?
A bigoted middle class is holding back progress. They believe that. To the Democratic Party, voters in the middle of the country don't have legitimate views or aspirations. They have only ugly gut reactions. They're racists and dumb people. White women, as Hillary Clinton said. They can't think for themselves. They're puppets of their husbands and sons. Worst of all, they're attached to those stubborn little cells of independence called families. And nothing stands in the way of power like families, so they must be smashed. That's the message. Hillary may be washed up, but she understands perfectly well what the goals are.
I have not supported same-sex marriage. I have supported civil partnerships and contractual relationships.
We lost, and it's your fault. You're bigots. You're standing in the way of progress, America. And I think that's what do you think of that attitude? It's everywhere.
I don't think it's a fair attitude.
We don't do well with married white women. And part of that is an identification with the Republican Party and a sort of ongoing pressure to vote the way that your husband, your boss, your son, whoever, believes you should.
What do you think of Hillary's line? And again, I'm not beating up on her, but I think this kind of gets to one of the core contradictions in modern feminism. You know, that white women, as she said, with disdain, voted for Trump because they were pressured by their husbands and sons. She thinks that women are so weak-minded that they're bossed around by their sons in the voting booth. Doesn't that tell you a lot? Isn't that revealing?
Well, as much as I hate that soundbite from her, and I wish that,
I support marriage for lesbian and gay couples. I support it personally and as a matter of policy and law.
You know?
Mama always told me, Hillary Gump, life is like a opinion. You just keep changing it till you find something that works.